I'm now hiking Petroglyph Point, going to see some petroglyphs. I just finished up at the museum and watched the movie they had about the ancestral Puebloan people that lived here, and just absolutely in awe that this was once home to a thriving people. And I gotta shimmy my way through there. It's so cool. Be hiking under this alcove. Alcove much like this is where the cliff dwellings were constructed. And looky there! I just happened to turn around to get a glimpse at what I was hiking through. And look what's tucked away. Wow. I'm starting to get some chatter on my social media feeds about the fact that in today's American society, we are stacked up, racked up, one on top of the other, cramped for space in these super cities, when there is just miles and miles and miles of land uninhabited, or as I said before, uninhabited. That's my new word. And as I travel across the states, I see evidence everywhere of people groups that once did live on the land and utilized ingenious methods to create life and sustain life there. And you do gotta wonder. And yet another hidden gem on the hike. This I actually caught a glimpse of from the trail below. I crawled up here, only to find a do not enter sign. Wow. So here is my infograph, and here is the real deal. There's a journal inside which gives explanation for each of these symbols. And I want so badly to walk up and finger them, put my hands where ancients had theirs. But of course, there's this sign here, which I already read. Do not touch. So, you've heard the law of gravity. What goes up must come down. Well, there's a similar law in hiking in the inverse. What goes down must come back up. 1 mile to go. And that looks very, very cool. Wonder what's in there. Near the finish. I just came up out of that canyon. I hiked the Petroglyph Point and Spruce Canyon back to back today. Should be about 5 miles by the time it's all said and done, at about 7,000 feet above sea level. Glory! There's a whole family. I was gonna try and get a picture, but I was afraid they were moving too quickly. I came upon them and they were standing so still. I thought it was a statue. There's more of them over there. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi there. Hi. Oh. Wow. Sorry to ruin lunch. Oh my gosh, more of them. Hi. 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 Hi there, baby. Hi. Okay, I'll leave you be now. Thanks for saying hi.